Welcome back to Backstage here at the Grand Ole Opry on a Saturday night. Paul Ogletree here with you alongside Eric Paslay. Eric, thank you so much for being here.
Good to be backstage with you.
Yeah, man. You are performing tonight, and this is not your first time at the Opry, right?
No.
But
I've been here a good number.
Okay.
I can't remember how many. It's 50-something.
50-something?
Yeah.
Well, the reason I ask is because we were talking to people, and they always talk about the magic of the Opry, the feeling of it. When you pull up, you come in the artist's interest, you talk to the security guard, all that. Do you still kind of get some butterflies? Or are you still kind of like, man, I got to be on. This is the Opry. This is Saturday night.
I mean, it's the Opry. The first time I ever played the Opry was, I lucked out that it was at the Ryman. And it's still amazing here at the Opry House. But it's like the Ryman Auditorium's where it started. And I like old things. That's why I like touring in Europe. I like old things. And historical, cool places, which this place isn't young either, which is pretty amazing. But I was standing next to Ricky Skaggs, and he was like, "You nervous?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm playing the Opry, and you're Ricky Skaggs."
Yeah.
And then later Daryl Worley was there, and he's like, "Man," he's like, if you're not nervous at the Grand Ole Opry, your heart's not in the right place." So it's like anytime you get the jitters here, it's good because you realize the souls that came before you, and make sure that you keep the road paved with the right music, you know.
There you go. I'm going to start using that, road paved with the right music.
I don't even know what that is, but there you go.
Write that down. Somebody write that down.
I just talk and songwriter. Who knows?
you got a pretty good career in songwriting ahead of you, I think. Yeah.
We'll see.
So being here at the Opry, kind of feeling that from there, you say you feel that in other places, though, because you have toured a lot in the UK. We have a ton of listeners here over in the UK as well. You feel that in some of those, I guess, what are they would call them, halls over there?
Mean, yeah. I call them pirate churches. They're like old churches that are now venues. So I'm like, pirates went to church here. You know? But I don't know. I mean, they're just, I like playing over in Europe. I love playing here. Everybody's taught how to listen. Europe, I would listen to the new songs. Not every town in America listens to the new songs, which is fine. We're still there at the party. And that's the other thing. All my mates I'm saying mates. All my mates in England,
look at that.
They want to come here to party, and all of us want to go there and be deep, man, and play new songs. You know, so it's funny. You know, everyone over there wants to come see the new glass building in Vegas, and we want to see cobblestone roads where you can't redo the plumbing and the buildings because it's all concrete and old. You know. Yeah. So you always want what you can't have.
Yeah, it's weird. I was about to say I feel like this is maybe a metaphor for life a little bit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is. But I always it's like if you don't walk down old cobble streets roads where other people have walked before you don't have a good measurement of time. And I think that's lost in the world today. The lack of wisdom of like, time's important. You can't buy more time. So what good is money if you don't have that? And I don't know. I just like walking the old streets of Europe and coming back and telling about it.
So we've done this interview now for 5 minutes, and you said two of the most philosophical things that I've ever heard in my life. And so I'm writing these. I'm
my
like
book
in my mind.
Never comes out because I've never written one.
Wow, I'm gonna start using these in just general conversation to make myself seem more interesting. So thank you for that, Eric. You do in Nashville. You're speaking of kind of a party time, right? You're talking about people in the crowd. You do this writers round, and it's called Songs from a Hat.
Yeah, song in a hat.
Song in a hat.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to explain it because I want to ask a follow-up question. How exactly does it work?
Yeah. So people always ask, "How do you write a song?" And I'm like, I don't know. Watch me do it. And so that's what we do. Like I have a writers round show where we play our hits or new songs or whatever you want to say, play the stories behind it. And then when the audience gets there, they all get a little sheet of paper and song in a hat pen, and they write down a song idea and they stick it in a brown hat. We pass a bunch of brown hats around, and I pull a song out of a hat and I go, who wrote down blah, 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 whatever the idea is. And then they come up on stage and we kind of talk about the idea and what it was. And I'm just being fair. I'm like, well, there's 4 of us on stage, so we all own a 1/4 of this. Maybe it's a hit someday. Just do the right thing. Don't be greedy. What the crap?
Yeah.
Write a song, and then we might write the up-tempo version of it and the ballad version of it, just to show that you can write a song either way. And there's 2 sides of a broken heart, you know. So I mean, you kind of it's just kind of fun. I don't overthink it. We just write the song ish. Like we'll probably get a verse and a chorus, or at least a chorus, just so people see where our minds go and how we write songs, and that literally anything can fall out of the sky if you let it. You know, if you're willing to catch it, it's there for you.
So you normally do that in a smaller room, right, for these writers rounds. So tonight, Saturday night,
talk
at the
about
Opry,
butterflies.
not to just put any more pressure on you here.
No, I mean, I know, don't overthink it. Like, just whatever idea shows up that we pull out of the hat from the Grand Ole Opry crowd, I'll do my best to write a song and kind of show them how we would write that.
Do you want me to sit at a certain place and holler out something and be like, oh, you want me to like kind of feed you a hit?
Yeah,
or
no,
not?
people ask, they're like, did you just plan this? I'm like, I don't think of the melody. I don't think of the chords. I just follow my gut and we write whatever happens.
Really? So tonight doing, I mean, are you like, has there ever been something that's pulled where you're like, oh, I don't know about this. Is kind of a touchy subject.
I mean,
I don't know about this.
I mean, if there's a profanity in it, I'm not gonna probably write that unless it's clever and whatever, and the crowd's drunk.
Everything
enough.
has
I
an
don't know.
exception.
But I mean, we've had some amazing titles pulled out, and then amazing co-writers take it one way, and then we'll twist it. I mean, the honest truth is, there's probably is going to be a Song and a Hat album. So I mean, if you come to one of the shows, you're writing with famous people, and we might get a cut someday on a big record. But who knows? Or maybe these records become famous because it's just like, wow, you caught magic when it showed up.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's your book is not coming out. You said, but
someday
could be
maybe.
the songs and songs from a hat.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, that's pretty. So he's just completely improv.
It's improv. Yeah,
no plan for it whatsoever.
No, other than I've written a lot of songs.
Yeah,
I've swung the bat a lot. So
that's why. So, but again, Saturday Night at the Opera, this would be probably the biggest crowd you've done this for.
This will be the largest audience. I was like, maybe I can have like a Guinness Book World Records of like the most songs written in front of a live crowd or something someday.
I wonder. I mean,
is that possible?
I don't have the.
Charles Eston's probably already got me beat with Whose Line Is It Anyway back in the day.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah,
but
yeah.
Maybe we'll just keep going. Maybe I can still dream.
Yeah. Hey, I don't have Mr. Guinness, Mrs. the Guinness family.
Yeah,
I don't have their information. The Guinness eyes.
Probably in Ireland somewhere.
Probably, yeah.
St. James Gate area.
But yeah, no, that's a good thing. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Potentially, it could be a world record here this evening.
Not that it's just interesting.
Hey, like, but at the same time, like, why not? That could be something. You could be Eric Paslay, recording artist.
That's the only reason I write songs. That's it.
Yeah,
getting the Guinness Book of World Records.
I'm just in it for the awards, the records.
That's it. Obviously.
Love it. Okay, but when you're not, writing songs or pulling songs out of a hat, you could say when you're playing at the Opry, do you have a routine, just like you would for any other kind of Saturday night show? Do you have like I got to do this, I got to do that, anything like that?
Get here on time. Go rehearse with the band.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it. Have fun.
Good.
Like while you're realizing the grandeur of getting to play the Grand Ole Opry.
Not thinking about it until after the fact, enjoying it after the fact so you don't freak yourself out a little bit.
I mean, it really is. I watched this show with my grandmother growing up, and there's all kinds of, sentimental, deep, awesome memories in my heart because of this place.
Love it.
And I know that everybody here, that we all have that, and that's what brings us all together. And I love that.
Look at that. And the third philosophical thing from Backstage with Eric Paslay. Love it. Thank you so much for being here with us at CountryLine TV. I'm very much looking forward to Songs from a Hat this evening.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.